What's up, everybody? This is Hype Channel here, and today's video I'm going to be talking about it's the update thing, just like they did the last time with Mazar. It's the update they said with the app with the game with the skills, the number of skills showing when whatever skills that's exactly coming, some of the skills that's coming about next month. So just so you know, it's a KC Cup coming about next month, and then for that event it's gonna probably be at least about just two other events that's going on, probably like two carousel events. So let's hop into this. Well, just so you know, the character that we get in right around after the royal event is over is going to be Shirley. I don't think I'm saying that right. So as you can see right here, say the update. This was about yesterday. I supposed to have recorded this the other time. Okay, so we have some mostly speed duel skills, and some of these skills is exactly coming from the event, and then these are the Shirley skills that you will be able to get. So now this one, the number one, okay, the first skill for Shirley. So if you control a face of, yeah, this is her ace most likely, and then you will be able to add this card. So basically, we could just say that this card is going to probably. I don't know if this card is going to be in the main box or it's going to be in the what's that called? In level up rewards, because you know that what they exactly do with some of the characters, they basically put the level up these kind of cards inside the level up for the characters. So that's what they do with that one. Okay, the second one, what you will do. So this one, before your normal draw, your life points are 3,000 or lower. You could one of the cards from your normal draw will be yeah. This is a secret. So but okay, so this one, so the other one thing, they have a lot of ads on here. Okay, so at the beginning of your first turn, place zone face down on your field side of the field. During the turn, you cannot use this effect or effects of cards with the same name. Okay, so the fourth skill, send normal knight spirit holder from your hand to your bearer to set polarization to your field outside your deck, and send one of your synchron to the graveyard from outside your deck. Then you could add um yeah, this is an ace, or a normal night monster with 1,800 attack points from your deck or graveyard to your hand. This skill can only be used once per turn during the turn you use this skill. You cannot search on monsters from your outside your deck except normal night monsters with 800 attack points or Synchron tuning monsters. Okay, so that's a skill for a normal night monster. So these two skills right here is for Tech Genius monster. So now I'm just actually betting on that it's that shooting star Tech Genius monster that everybody uses in that Secret deck and Master Duel. So I'm pretty sure this is what this is, and I guess it's gonna be another Tech Genius monster. So that's why I'm actually betting on. So I'm also heading towards that it's going to be a main. It has to be a main box because it's a lot of skills that I see right here that is associated with it. But okay, so this skill, so you can use, so it's two effects. So you cannot normal summon or special summon any monsters from outside your deck except Tech Genius monsters. During your opponent's turn, you cannot activate the effects of level 7 higher monsters except Tech Genius monsters. Reveal one level 3 or lower Tech Genius monster in your hand to add Tech Genius Livinate removal from your deck to your hand, and set Text Genius Reptile Dragonflyer Dragonfly to your field from outside your deck. It can be flipped some this turn. So this is gonna be in the main box because we don't got this card. We don't got this card. Okay, so the second skill at the beginning of your first turn, set. I think they sure have a lot of ads on there. Adams. I want to make sure I'm not cussing anything. Okay, this one is a let's call this a field spell that is used um for a secret monster for secret monsters that you could use like the tomb monsters. So Starlight Junk okay Junction, I think that's what it's called. To your field from your deck and send one junk converter from your deck to your graveyard. If the only face-up monster on your field is Stardust Dragon or a level 10 Synchro monster, you could play Formless Synchron or Tachion's Dragonfly. So I'm actually thinking that this skill is for Yusei and Atemni from outside your deck and defense position. This skill can only be used once per turn during the this duel. You cannot special summon monsters set up light or wing synchro monsters with 2500 3,300 or 4,000 type points. Okay, junk monsters and synchro monsters. Okay. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so anyway, just to sum this up. Okay, so now about this event that's going on with this Shirley thing, because I know that what they did do, they did show the sprites of the character, which was doing the I think it was doing the zone event. They showed it. So if I know the timeline as I do know, but in the Japanese they never showed like one thing that they never actually showed. They never showed it in English. They showed it in another version because when you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds when they go against Aporion, then it's over, but it's really not over because that thing that's in the sky it crashes down anyways. That's to set up zone to come with that. So like Shirley gets manipulated just like how our parents got manipulated again by them. Then they could cheat. They made some kind of promise to her, which was a whole lot with that. So the way how this is going is that it's going with the same storyline with the tech. You see with the skills with this is like you saying Timmy had that duel, that survival duel. That so after that duel, after they had their duel, he gonna be going towards with Zone. I don't know what episode it was. I seen all this. Ain't no telling how long I seen. I seen it on Crunchyroll or something like that. That's when I seen it. It was in another language. So so just basically like this, they doing like the storyline with that. So like just like I say for Zone, the only reason Zone was doing this just so he could make the world more change the world, basically killing everybody in that whole world and just restart everything. But that's not. But you say gonna convince like pretty much convinced him that it was wrong. He had to be in the duel and basically like Timothy was teaching basically Timothy is the one that teaches the Yusei how to do that secret monster with the secret tuner and then the secret monster what he was doing with his duel like when they had the last duel with the death duel basically, which was the one that teaches because if Timothy never teach them that Yusei would have never exactly advanced past the Megalor Emperors at all. So that's the yeah, that's the storyline because these storylines with Yu-Gi-Oh is it be so confusing because it's a difference between the English version and it's difference between it like it talking about it in another language. So yeah, so that's what I know because I know it's a whole difference between the Japanese version and the English version because just so you know is that in the whole past thing when they talk about okay when the Yu-Gi-Oh with the three duelists duel against Paradox, they don't talk about the stuff that happened in there, but they pretty much they still did. So I don't know what was the way it was when they was talking about. So the Paradox was actually the was in the same league with Zone, which Zone never talks about him. So I guess it was some kind of league role. That's probably why they made the movie. So Okay, so one of the skills called Draw Sense Tuner. It can be used before your normal draw. Each time your life points decrease by 1,000, one of the cards from your normal draw this turn would be a random tuner monster deck. Okay, this skill can only be used if you begin to duel with a deck that's school in an extra deck that contains at least 9 monsters. Exactly. I know they had did they have this skill already? I don't know, but I see the next video. Okay, the next one's called Spell Caster Reload. So this skill could be used twice. So you can place one level 5 or higher spellcaster type monster from your hand at the bottom of your deck and draw one card. So that's like basically a card. You just shuffle the other card, the monster to the deck, and then just draw one card. Okay, Synchro. This is Synchro still at the beginning of the duel. Gain 500 life points to select one Synchro monster you control to gain 300 attack points until the end of the turn. If there's a wing monster in your field of battle, it gains 600 attack points instead. This skill can only be used once per if you begin to duel with an extra deck that contains at least one super monster. Okay, so we have a go key skill. So basically we have a new go key monster. It's probably either if it's a link monster or it's a spell card or a trap card. I'm pretty sure it's probably a monster. Each of the following effects can be used once per duel. Gain first effect, gain life points equal to the original type of one Goki monster in your field. Rare. If you control no monster while your opponent controls a monster, return one non-Goki link monster, non-link Goki monster from your graveyard to your hand. Then return one card from your hand to the grave to your deck. This skill only can be used if you begin the duel with a deck that's going the extra deck that contains at least 9 Goki monsters. Okay, so let's look at the Gokis. Let's see. I don't know if I'm spelling this right. Okay, let's see. But it's one of these. It's one of these monsters. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so it's basically I don't know if it's the Link monster or if it's one of these. It's probably one of the regular monsters. I don't know. Yeah, so it's actually the monster. It's probably just the monster. Okay, so now looking at the Playmaker skill, if you control a Cyrus Link monster, you can send Firewall Dragon from your extra deck to the graveyard. It is treated as if it was properly summoned. Then you could return one from your hand or field to your deck to add to set Firewall Guardian to your field from your deck. It can be flip summoned this turn. This skill could be used once per duel. You cannot special summon monster from outside your actual deck except cyber type, light, dark, or wind type monster. Okay, so basically this skill is basically for the fire. So you know that the cards that Playmaker uses is the fusion, synchro, and the ritual, and yeah, the ritual. Yeah, I think that's synchro, fusion, and ritual. Now the Xyz one that's well, this Xyz monster is basically to summon a fire, to summon a Link 4 monster. So this is what this is about. Now look, so the thing is with these skills that they say when they say okay, you could set the monster because I know that before they made the changes with the Mazar skill where you could set like if I was playing the standard against the standard duelist, if I set the monster face down, the monster couldn't be flipped up. But they changed that, so that's what it's good that they did something like this. Like they put the right text in, so we get that fire that link that rank 4 monster that could summon a link 4 monster. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this is called Firewall Exceeds Drag Exceed Dragon. So this card, this Xyz monster, Xyz summon card gains 500 type links. The total of link range of link monsters links to this card. You can detect two materials from this card. The entire one link for link monster in your graveyard. Special summon it on your field. So it to the points to this card. Also, you cannot special summon monsters. Special summon. Also, you cannot special summon other monsters or attack directly for the rest of this time. That's cool. So that's the card we'll be getting in the main box. Okay, so we got the Gayer's builds, the skills. So I guess it's going to be another Gayer's card that's going to be in the main box probably. Or yeah, this is the all these other monster skills is for everybody to use. Okay. So you reveal Gaia, the beast monster in your hand to set Gaia, the rejection that is banished or from your deck or graveyard. That's cool. Okay, this skill can only be used once per duel. If you begin a duel with a deck and schooling the extra deck contains at least 8 Gaia monsters. During this duel, you cannot special summon monsters from your outside your extra deck except Gaia or beast type monsters. Yeah, the other, I'm guessing the other, if you add legals, all right, so we have it's that rat is the rat. This is reptile skill. Reveal one light or dark reptile monster in your hand to your hand to add one monster with the opposite attribute but the same type level as the revealed monster from the deck. This skill can only be used once per duel. During this duel, you cannot special summon monsters from outside your extra deck except reptile. Wait, why do they keep saying outside your deck? Because you ain't adding any other cards, so I'm guessing they can't be. They only could be reptile monsters, not other monsters. Okay. All right. Okay, so the next skill is gonna be Sky Striker skill. At the beginning of the duel, you can add cards to your deck, extra deck, including Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage. You cannot special normal or special summon monsters from outside your extra deck except Sky Striker monsters or monsters from your opponent's graveyard. Hmm. So I guess we getting some Sky support. I don't know. It's probably gonna be something. I don't know, but this is probably gonna be the main box. Okay, so we have the Quill. So that's the Pentiment monster. I'm glad they got a skill for it. Okay, so at the beginning of the duel, add Pentiment songs to your field. During the end phase, you can triple summon a Quill monster. You gain life points equal to the number of energy used for its summon times 800. So we got a rush dual skill. So pretty much this basically Nail gonna have a skill base. I guess that's gonna be a skill that's gonna be for next month. So I guess that's gonna be it's gonna be a rerun event for Nail. Okay, this skill could only be used if the only level 5 or higher monsters in your deck are at level 6, 7, or 10 type monsters, and there are at most 6 non-fire monsters in your deck. Requirement: you control no monsters. Okay, basically you have to have your field empty. Reveal Cerulean Solar, or that the staple is stated manually in your hand to add one Cyber Snore monster from graveyard to your hand. So, yeah, that's basically just add it, just to basically to use this effect, basically use one day of effects right here. So, yeah, that's it. Okay, so one thing I could just explain, I could see a few other steps. So, like I said, this card could either be in the main box or it's gonna probably be a level reward. I don't know if it's probably gonna be in the event, so I don't know. But by saying this, I don't know if this is the regular skill because we already got this card already. So they gonna pretty much this is gonna be in the pickup box. Remember, I was telling you guys it was a pickup box coming up too. So yeah, but that's all I had to show you guys to be honest, because I I have to make sure that I record this video and doing this. So in this box, this is a pickup box, which is called shooting rides. So this is a card for the Synchro. So basically, put Quasar Dragon, Scarlet, and Assembly's cards in there. Also, it's another secret monster in there. So yeah, so and don't forget that the Aurora skill is gonna be in this event Aurora, so it's gonna be coming in at I don't know which date. So so let's see how many days we got left until the next event comes. Because you know that this event. So it comes. So this event is over on Monday the 25th. Monday, March 25th at 12 a.m. So yeah, I know what you guys saying that we have a box because just so you know that this was only 50 cards in there. To be honest, that's like the same total cards when they have those pickup boxes. So I think I think the pickup box is the same amount. I don't know because they show number of different cards. And they have legacy duels going on right now. They started about yesterday. So that's all I have for this video. I had to point this out. So I had to get this out the way and try to record this so we could get this over with. So they have a few other skills. So I don't know if some of these cards are going to be on there or that's going to probably be the next thing. So I don't know, but just like I said, they got a reptile skill. So I was guessing talking about Misty or something like that. That'd be cool if we get Misty, but I don't know. But just like I said, we thought we wasn't gonna get Shirley, but Shirley was it was kind of I was kind of in the middle of that. So when we talk about the characters that do appear in the events, they don't usually come. They don't usually be along the characters, but I guess they is. So I don't know. So we'll see what happens. So like I said, those are the skills that we have in. So we have a whole bunch of cards that's exactly coming. So I'm guessing the meta list is going to be pretty much bigger as it is now. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, always make sure you subscribe and drop a like. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.